Right, can you hear me now? It's just done an... I'm wondering if the cable... Yeah, I think the cable... See, it kind of works now and again. I'm just going to keep the mic like that, and then I'm going to have to get a new mic or cable as of... Actually, let me just try a cable I've got spare, just because it's handy. Hang on, just to see if... So, I'm going to keep this cable there for now. Again, part of the problem is the mic's actual stand is kind of clipping into the cable. But let's keep the mic there like that and see how that goes. But I think it might just be I need to bin the cable that was plugged into. I think the wires are probably going inside the cable. Because I had that the other day and I thought it was Windows, but so this I just picked this up on Steam earlier because this looked interesting. It was quite cheap. So it's kind of like a mix between Total War and Mount and Blade. Right, so let's have... So I guess different armies get different things. So let's have a load of crossbowmen, and then town militia that have polearms. And the enemy can have... I won't give them cavalry, but I'll give them a mix of various infantry. And we'll see how this goes. So let's see if I can... But yeah, I might stream later on Rowboat Gorilla Man. Like I said, I might stream again a bit later, but we'll see. I just felt like streaming now because I've not got loads on at the moment. Right, so I'll try and deploy them in a sensible way. Weather today, yeah, it's a bit sunny today. It's not great, not terrible. It's but yeah, at the moment Keir Starmer is being more of an embarrassment again as usual. Can you actually change the way the formations are shaped, or do they have to always be in the You alright, Rich? So yeah, this I just picked up looked interesting because it's kind of a cross between Total War and although I'm finding it really hard with this white terrain to see the fucking mouse cursor. So the devs of this need to fix that. They need to make the you know, like mouse more of a have an outlined colour or something, because oh yeah, it's a yellow little circle, isn't it, which is really hard to see. Right, there we go. So yeah, this is kind of like a Total War with a mountain blade sort of thing with it as well. But I just thought it was fairly cheap, and I thought it looked quite interesting, so don't know. Like I said, it's an early access game, so it's probably one that's got a load of issues like that. Oh, he's got a bill hook. And like a lot of games, they obviously do the low frame rate thing when your guys, when the enemy's further away. I'm just going to turn the game audio down a bit because it's quite loud. Sound, main volume, put that to 40%. There we go. Lawson! So the enemy archers. Early access. Yeah, you know what early access means? I don't know if you're asking, is this early access, or you're saying you don't know what early access means. Yeah, so anyway, Keir Starmer's being, is that my crossbowman fucking running away? Yeah, I said it's early access already. Yeah, I literally said it's early access, and then you said early access question mark. Like most indie things on Steam, it's, yeah, early access. My guy not pulled his actual proper... Oh shit, what's going on? Why has he not pulled his weapon out? Right, let's use the secondary weapon then if he's not. I can't really tell what's going on in the melee, so let's retreat to where my archers are. Crossbowman. So yeah, Keir is being a really big embarrassment now, more than he was before. Because literally everybody else is joining in the fun with Iran. Oh, international law, don't know if we can do it. I can't police from the skies. Quite nice reflections on like the metals and things in this. I was going to make a comment, but then it'd be racist. So no, London doesn't look like this. These people look too organised to be in London, and it's too clean as well. Okay, so if I press 3, 4 and 5 on that, I can okay, so 1, 2, 3 and that is like selects which different unit you've got, okay. Yeah, with the melee going on, I can't actually see in this if, you know, which troops I can shoot at or not. Failure? What? I had all those fucking crossbowmen. Fucking cowards. Useless pieces of shit should be executed. Why was that a failure? They could have stood and fought. Yeah, because it says that units killed, so we lost less men than the ad, but the crossbow like, oh, can't possibly fight if all the spearmen are gone. Okay, that's stupid. Let's try it with archers instead. Maybe crossbowmen are meant to be complete bollocks in this, I don't know. So do that battlefield again. And then... yeah, let's have feudal archers. Yeah, again, yeah, not one step back exactly. Let's have trained militias instead of the spears. Right, and then the enemy can have whatever they've got there. Urban militia, blah blah blah. Yeah, should have actually stood and fought. Yeah, 4.6 Celsius. Was that what it said the temperature was? Right, okay, so deploy army. Again, they really need... although this is a white, the cursor, I don't know why this, the cursor like seems to be quite intermittent in terms of disappearing and that. Right, so I'm going to first put them really far back as well, so they apparently, you know, so they have a bit longer before the enemy gets in range of them. And again, that stupid mechanic that you can't replace the unit until it's... right, okay, so... alright, cool, I've got a bardiche or whatever it is. So, what, let's see now if, yeah, these archers are better than the useless crossbowmen. So obviously I want the archers to start shooting in a minute. Because they should be able to volley fire up and down. Got the bit in the forest at the start of Gladiator. Alright, good. The archers are actually shooting, so that's good. Loosing arrows. So, yeah, Bannerlord's great. Again, I think this is kind of what this is trying to be, is halfway between Total War and sort of Bannerlord or Warband. Again, there is a campaign, but I've not even looked at that yet. I've just been looking at the quick battle thing while I learn the mechanics. Okay. What is this? It's the one that has the stuff I'm not allowed to talk about on the YouTube live stream regarding kids. Oh, that arrow was close. I wonder if there's a way I can actually, so T is like eagle view, isn't it? It's just so you can actually get a bird's eye view. So, my guys are getting stuck in with their guys. So poke, poke, poke. Let's just see what the combat's actually like in this. Right, is that an enemy guy there? Hope it was an enemy guy. Right, my guys. What colour was my side? You know, my guys are going to be all the ones with the spears, aren't they? So if they've got swords and things, they must be the enemy. Again, but Which side's which of the banners, I don't know. I guess those guys are enemies because they're trying to stab me. You live right in front of a playground, okay. I'm surprised kids even have use fucking playgrounds anymore and won't just play on their phones. Because there's like a playing field not too far from my house, and I don't think anybody ever uses it now. Like, not even like teenagers getting drunk, it's just literally not used, because nobody these days does anything like that. Everybody just plays on their fucking phones. Oh, those guys coming after me. The fighting is definitely better in half sword than this. But again, this is just meant to be, I guess, more of like a left clicky sort of combat thing. Oh, maybe you can't friendly fire your own units. That was one of my own units, I don't know. I guess my guys have won, have they? Yeah, victory. Anyway, we'll play some half sword or something. Like I said, this kind of looks interesting, but I think this is one of those early access games for a reason. Well, I was saying that there was a Warno DLC today, and I haven't looked at that yet, so you could have a look at the Warno DLC. Yeah, I've got the full... Well, it's not the full release yet, but you mean the paid version, yes. Okay, oh, right, yeah, outside. Sorry, yeah, when I was asked if it was sunny. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably more than 4.6 degrees. I'll tell you what it is, actually, in my area. I mean, I'm not going to go outside of a thermometer. I'll tell you what the actual weather forecast is in my general area. About 9 or 8 Celsius Visa. So, yeah, not too far off with 4.6. So, it would be 3.6 Celsius, wouldn't it? It's worth it. Half Sword. I'll load it up. I'm really liking Half Sword, yeah. Visa on the chat gifted me that, so thank you to him for that. So yeah, Half Sword. I need to set myself to offline actually if I'm on here, otherwise people fucking PM me when I'm streaming. So, but again, a load of people I know that have played the demo of Half Sword don't like the full game. So, I'm assuming it's something weird like, because mechanics have changed between the demo and the full game. People that played a load of the demo don't actually like the, you know, way they've changed stuff, but because I never played the demo, I think it's fine. Right, okay, so... I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb as well, because otherwise, like I said, people fucking always message me when I'm streaming. Oh, doubles, and I'm on my own hour. So what have I got at the moment? The pole axe. I have to win 3 rounds of this, right? Let's just get in close to that guy, let him swing, and then yeah, do that. But yeah, I really, really like this. Although I've basically done everything in the game now, because I've got to the last stage of it and beaten the boss a few times. Each time you beat the boss, you just get a little different bit of armour. Although what was annoying, the last time I beat the boss, I got the same bit of armour. I guess it's randomised. So, I beat him only to get some of the same fucking armour I've already got. I was hoping that I'd get different gear each time you beat him. Yeah, because like I say, because I never played a demo, even though I saw a lot of it, I don't mind it. Like I said, it's one of those things where one of my friends was whinging about this a bit, even though I think he quite likes it now. I think because he was used to how the demo played, he didn't like the fact they'd changed anything.
Let reason rule and where rage might reign.
I don't know what that is, Robo. Oh, I did find out in this though, if you make that you can get almost the exact falchion I've got, but as a messer. Where is it? That one, yeah, with that kind of handguard, because for whatever reason, it's got it in a messer type, not a sword type like that. Even though again that looks more like a sword than a messer because of how the handle works. There's Riot, which is kind of like that you get now and again, where you have loads of people trying to kill you and mostly peasants, and you know you have to put down a riot.
Let me go hands on harm.
I'll show you Riot mode if it comes up, but like I said, you're kind of dependent on what comes up.
Consider, ere the battalion joineth the crossed up.
I haven't tried Tower Shield and Mace before, so let's try this. Oh, this is the one where I'm not allowed to fall over, okay. Which is horrible on this map because of how, like, bad the terrain is. So I could literally just fall over by walking over to these guys on this map. Like, yeah, see that guy's just fallen over without me doing anything. Looks like Harrison Ford, that guy that surrendered. Oh, don't tell me I've lost because of that. Yeah, again, like I said, this map is... I hate that don't fall over mode on that map because it's so broken. Oh, your guy just slips because he just stood on the floor. Because it's slippery or something. Right. Let's see. Flailing this around like an idiot. Oh, that other one's getting back up. No, I've picked it up, but I've never tried using it. I didn't even understand how you're meant to aim it. I didn't even see a bolt in it every time I picked it up. Isn't it meant to be like potentially a one hit, one kill, but you only get one shot? So I probably wouldn't find it very useful. Come on, down you go. You know, he's getting back up again. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this mace. It's a bit too long to be practical.
Let us straighten our swords in honor.
Okay, I didn't even see him, so yeah. So it might have been last time I played that forest map and the crossbow was there. The bolts didn't even spawn or had fallen through the ground. Oh my god. Right, okay, let's two-hand this mace then and see if he uses it a bit more effectively with two hands. Yeah, I think I'll sell these maces. I'm not a big fan of these long length maces. Or the cast mace, whatever it's called, as opposed to the like wooden stick mace. Okay, yeah, so what, they should respawn with each battle if you're doing multiple round ones on the forest map. Hello, Roger, if you're right. Right, let's get a smack in his face out of it. Yeah, right, I'm gonna sell that mace because, like I said, I'm not really getting on with it. Oh, I lost my big shield as well. Oh well. Right, trade. That was a casted mace, isn't it? Might as well get rid of all of those. I know the length does affect it a bit, but don't like the really long swords either. Just trying to work out if there's any of these I don't particularly like that I might as well get rid of. Right, let's use my one, like I said, that's like my actual falchion. So that's like very similar to the design I've actually got on my real falchion. Oh, not another keep your feet on the ground one. Yeah, that's, like I said, that.
Now, sir.
Oh, his arm came off. But yeah, this, like I said, this design is basically the same one as the one I've got over there, with the kind of what you call it, like handguard, the like the D-guard style handguard, and it's the exact same pommel as well. Even though my one is technically a sword, not a messer, because the messers are knives, technically not swords, in terms of being riveted, not like a peened over tang, but the actual blade sort of design and like handguard and everything looks right. Just I did brawl. Whoops. Okay, never mind. So I'm just gonna have to beat some people up with my fists.
Might we not finden a path of peace? Speaking we of terms, not of swearless.
I think because there's like a hidden like stamina bar that your character slowly builds up, or strength, or similar in this. It's kind of weird because when you start doing fights like this later in the game, you seem to just one-hit KO everyone. So I guess your guy just slowly just turns into like a roid user or something after enough time playing the game. If your character doesn't die, would be my guess. Because I know it says something about building your stamina up earlier on in the game if you're
Speaking we are proud for our people's sake. Hold in peace, for violence are not bad.
But yeah, so oh, there's a riot. No, there's two riots come along at once. Oh, fatal error. I cut the guy's throat and got a fatal error, look. Oh dear. Let's play something else anyway. Again, I like Hustle, but I've kind of played it to death recently. So there was a thing in Warno that came out. We'll have a look at that. I think 2 new divisions in this. And the sound isn't working for some reason. Or is it just really, really quiet for some reason? Oh, there we go. So it was, is it that one? The new one? Can't remember what the actual name of the new one was. Right, let's just do a skirmish thing about, oh no, it was like Guardia something or other, the, like new Warsaw one. It'll have a yellow name if it's, official. Is it this one? 79th Guard, something or other. Yeah, some T80s in that. Might have been this one, I'm not sure. What? Command and control. Destruction. There we go. I don't want an AI on mic with me either. Again, like every time I change the map, it's going to be two lakes. That's an alright map. Alright. Tell you what, yeah, let's just have. Okay, let's put. Oh, fuck's sake. Okay, let's just have a random packed battle group with me and everything. Although, if I've got an AI on my team, I need to make them harder because, for whatever reason, this game does the typical thing that AI on your side is always dumber than the AI on the enemy side. Right, so we'll figure out where the AI is deploying its units and they'll deploy my stuff. So I've got T80s, Tunguskas. Okay, so I've got pretty good stuff in this deck. Oh look, MTLBs. I could just rush them in and get them blown up. I think that's how you're meant to use an MTLB, isn't it? It's not like an artillery tractor. I think it's for directly assaulting the enemy units. Right, okay, let's get a fob up and some artillery. Right, we might as well fully deploy all our artillery to begin with. And then let the AI rush some stuff over and then I'll figure out what I'm doing once the... I'll better have some AA actually, so Tunguska. Can't afford any of those good tanks. I suppose I could have a T55. TO55 is the Flammenwerf T55, isn't it? Right, okay then. Right, let's set my artillery to fire at will. So I've got 3 Gavostikas and 2 Acacias, so that's alright. So I assume this is meant to be on the proper Guards tank regiments, isn't it? Which were the ones that I think in reality all fucking got blown up on the road to Kiev, didn't they? Because Monkey sent them all in that way. Right, I'll get a command BMP in a moment. Oh wait, no, the AI's probably called one in anyway. What infantry do I get? In BMP2s... BTR-60 UAZ is just like a little vehicle, isn't it? So, I can get a Hind, so I might call in a Hind in a minute. I probably ought to put some defences though around this area because the AI is not really putting any units over there. I thought the AI was grabbing that command zone. Yeah, yes. It's just going to take a while to get there. Yeah, this is a very like nice looking game, war mode for an RTS. I've actually been liking Steel Division 2 a bit more recently, just because it's a smaller scale sort of map sort of thing in that. Oh, we've got a command zone to our right as well. Right, let's send some things over there. Again, I can't afford anything because these guard units are so fucking expensive. Alright, let's just speed the game up a bit while I wait for units to come in. Oh yeah, this is a Cold War sort of thing, Raju. So yeah. Oh, is that a drone? I've barely seen drones in this. MQM 105 Aquila. It's like just a recon drone, I take it. Yeah. Oh, my artillery's doing something. Oh no, F-15s. Unknown technology. What am I meant to do about that? Warno, Rajiv, as in warning order. Warno. Oh, that MiG-23 got the But yeah, it's very synth-wavy, all the soundtracks, because it's set in the 80s. Alright, let's get a recon chopper up and then a hind. What's my allied units deck look like? Is that maybe Czechs or something? Trying to figure out what actual army they are from the Warsaw Pact. Probably, yeah, it's Czechs, isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be Czechoslovakia. Oh yeah, I just noticed that little symbol in there. Alright. Again, this is a problem. I'm obviously using a deck with really expensive units in it. Right. Hind, go over there and maybe deal with their helicopters. Can I afford a single tank yet? Yeah, T-80BV, let's send that up. Oh, my artillery's opening up on that position as well. Oh, but they've got an Avenger, which is anti-air, isn't it? So let's pull my choppers back. The fob. But yeah, this is made by the people that did War Game. It's just a more recent game. So M60s, it could be a US, it probably is a US deck we're fighting. Obviously some of the other NATO countries have M60s as well. But if they've got Cobras as well, then it's... it says United States Army on the side, so it's probably a US deck, because they're quite good with attention to detail in this, that when it's like, you know, another country using them, they've got a different textured model of it. Another drone again, because it's quite slow moving here. That's not an ATGM chopper, although he is launching a load of rockets at my T-80. Oh, hello. An eagle. Oh shit, is my MTR shooting at... Oh yeah, there he goes. Yeah, I suppose he did fly directly over where I've got all the Tunguskas and everything else. How good that T-80 is engaging stuff. Right, can I afford any other tanks? We send some shitty T-55 swords. And yeah, my artillery should be pounding those tanks as well in a moment. Oh, there you go, the T-80 got it. He's out on missiles now. He's using his longer range missiles. Oh, let's send some MTLBs up to refuel stuff. You know, using MTLBs how they're meant to be used, not just rushing them at the enemy line for no reason, like modern Russia. Okay, what have we got going on over there? AI is being pushed by, and all my artillery's decided that's what it's going to fire on, is that stuff over there. And it calculates the shot. Ooh, enemy artillery. Let's put 2 of my artillery guns on counter battery. And then that way they can, when the enemy guns open up, my artillery can shoot back at them. I just need to keep an eye out up there for their AA, that Avenger. So that's in that wood line there. Let's send the T-80 after it. Right, okay. I think they're falling their Avenger back. Is that another drone or something on the east side? The AI is pushing quite well up there. Oh, I might want to reinforce Fedor actually, because they've Ooh, a tow Cobra, that's got anti-air, not, sorry, anti-tank. Right, Strela, can I get you in range of the tow Cobra, because I don't want it killing my T-80, which I think is what it's doing now. That's an actual proper aircraft. Yeah, he's got him. Yeah, the problem with these decks when they're so expensive is you don't really have enough points to actually call in many units. And I could put the game on super fast forward, so let's just do that. Then I have to react super fast to the combat, which is a problem. They're very much pushing there, aren't they? So let's send that Hind back over. Well, they do have an Avenger over that. See you, Roger. Like I said, I might stream this evening, depending on if more people are on then, but I just thought I'd come on now because I didn't have much on. I'm just going to put the game on fast forwards and get a load of points coming in because it's so slow at the moment getting any units. Right, spam more T55s over there. Let's go refill that hind.
Громко и четко. Двигатель работает. Мы ждем. Выше нас только звезды. Разведка боем. Вперед! Товарищ командир, сейчас рванет! Движение на горизонте.
Conkers are just little Warno is the name of the game. So, Warning Order, Warner. It's made by the people that did War Game. That T8 is pretty fucked. Let's send that back for repair. Oh, it's my. Oh, they've killed my fob. Okay, they killed my fob with I guess an airstrike. Yeah, alright, Blippity. Yeah, I'm alright, thanks. There's not been loads of people on with this stream. I've just been playing various things and people have asked different things. But there was some new content out quite recently for Warno, so we're just having a look at potentially what this is. But again, if I'm playing as the new Russian deck at the moment, it's I'm more looking forward to when they add the Swiss to this game, because they're adding the Cold War Swiss in one of the updates, so Alpenflage units and all that. Again, this deck is just so expensive, you can't really call in many units. Because yeah, this has the typical problem like all of these sort of games. If you're playing as a deck with good units, each unit costs so many points, it's actually quite hard to call them in. Because your income isn't really good enough to call in the things. So yeah, even playing fast forwards is still taking me ages to get a single T80. And they are amassing a lot of stuff there, but I can't really push against it because I don't have enough units. Let's just order my Capsias to strike them there and get some supply trucks in for them. I suppose anything, I could spam the units in BMPs. Well, I can't spam them, can I? Because they're so bloody expensive. I'm saying at least I could use BMPs as little IFVs to use against the enemy units. But They're trying to push again, so that might mean that I get some headway if they waste their men, but the AI is also liking doing the thing of letting me just send units in to die, so we lose our point advantage there. What was that? Well, they've got an M270 over there, which should be a good high-value target to take out if I can get close to it. Shitload of ATGMs somewhere as well. Could be, oh, it's those toes. So I can, just push up on those toes, otherwise they're going to kill all my good tanks. Right, let's just rush everything forwards. Suka Bliad Rush B. No, I don't want my fuel trucks as snabs rushing forward. Right, yeah, I think we're going to lose this, even though it's going to be very close on points. I know they've got AA there, but yeah, this deck is just so expensive you can barely call units. And yeah, that didn't go well at all. So yeah, I don't like that deck, and it is not very good. Right, I'm better at Steel Division because I've been playing more of that recently. So let's launch that up because which isn't even on my recently played thing. So Steel Division 2. There's actually historical battles in this, I've not even done those. Actually, I might have done some of these and found the AI that you have to play alongside was so stupid that it, ruined it for me. Right. Let's try this one. So, but although I want to actually probably play, let's try the Polish deck I've got. One of the enemies is 26 Panzer, so they're actually got quite good tanks. Right, manual deploy. Right, figure out where the AI is going to put its troops. The AI is putting all its troops on the west there. So let's send all my stuff down the east. Okay, the things look differently in this, don't they? Because in this, you can't put the tanks in like the proper trees, unlike Warno. Recon. Kachuska, or whatever they're called. Right, let's put some of those in with a load of supply trucks and
rozstawiamy się.
yeah, apparently I don't, until the second wave, don't get any infantry in this particular deck.
W gotowości.
There's like a little
Druga maszyna na północ.
so it's how that may go. Vehicles. That's my Kachuska. Delete one thing.
Jesteśmy przygotowani na polowanie. Zmiażdżyć ich. Potrzeba więcej oczu w terenie. Prosto w cel.
The main bit of the battle is obviously on this side at the moment, where the AIs are sort of clashing at each other.
Es ist aussichtslos. Słyszę was głośno i wyraźnie. Korekta celu wykonana. Ognia!
Yeah, they have a stupidly slow reload, the Katyushkas, or whatever they're called. Well, they are pushing in a little bit in the middle there, so let's send some T-34-76s there, and some BA-10s just as recon, see what they're pushing up there in the middle. Because I do like in this that even though you can't see where their troops are, you can roughly see where the battle lines are shifting. So you kind of can work out a rough enemy strength in a sector. I have any aircraft in this deck? Air. PO2 air recon, let's get one of those, and IL-2M isn't too bad.
Słucham. Potrzeba więcej oczu w terenie? Słuchamy?
Don't know what that line is, where it's randomly. Oh, it's the AI doing something with it. Right,
Tak jest.
let's move all my things forwards again.
Korekta celu wykonana. Ognia!
Oh no, what a scary plane. Saying that, the AI doesn't have any anti-air in that area. Oh no, they've got a little bit further back. Right, those Italian M42s are pretty scary. They've got quite a good gun.
Kameraden, das war's.
Oh, these are getting ready to fire again.
Gotowi, panie dowódco. Do wszystkich jednostek
The
zauważono
game
wroga.
at slightly faster speed because there's not loads happening on my side at the moment. Oh.
Wrogie maszyny w polu widzenia. Gotów do walki.
Whether or not they did much, I don't know at the moment.
Tak, panie kapitanie? Trafili sierżanta Łyńskiego! Dziesiątkę! Tak, panie kapitanie? Widzę wroga, bądźcie w gotowości. Mam go! Gotowi, panie dowódco! Dziesiątkę! Zrobiło się tu gorąco!
As soon as I can get infantry up in phase B in 50 seconds, I'll move a load of infantry to that forest
Zlikwidowany.
there.
Tak, panie kapitanie? Sytuacja jest gorąca! Cholera jasna, było blisko! Skończyła się nam amunicja! Czołg w gotowości! Dziesiątkę! Cholera jasna, było blisko!
Oh, that little biplane got one of my vehicles.
Cholera jasna, było blisko!
I just move my anti-air a bit further forwards. All this stuff might as well move up to
Dziesiątkę!
here.
Cholera jasna, było blisko! Mamy rannego! Przygotowani do przewozu. Zrobiło się tu gorąco!
again, funnily enough, it's their anti-air gun. It's like the scariest thing for me over there.
Czekamy na cele w powietrzu. Bądź na ziemi. Tak, panie kapitanie? Dobra robota, panie działanowy. Dobra robota, panie działanowy. Tak jest. Zlikwidowany. Wróg został poczaskowany. Cholera jasna, było blisko.
Right, let's just roll everything up to the top of the map then.
Dobra robota,
Those
panie działanowy.
tanks there can roll forwards to this flag. Oh, I can get infantry now. Infantry. Let's get all these guys then and just send them up here.
Zlikwidowany. Czekamy na współrzędne ogniowe. Proszę nie salutować, bo jeszcze szwabski snajper zobaczy. Jesteśmy dla nich łatwym celem. Jesteśmy dla nich łatwym celem. Dobra robota, panie działanowy. Trafili nas. Prosto w cel.
Oh, a stug. They got a
Cel
stug.
zlikwidowany.
Oh, it was the end of the battle anyway. How long have I been streaming? Because like I said, I might just come on again later on rather than sort of streaming too much now. Because like I said, there's not really anything particular. Let's have a look what's going on with Iran and everything while I'm on. Give me a second. A Labour MP's partner arrested on suspicion of spying for China. Oh dear, oh dear. Stum says Trump has no viable plan for Iran because he's very embarrassed. US submarine sinks Iranian warship off of Sri Lanka. US bombers to land at British bases in days. Right, day 5, everything you need to know. I'll do one more game while we're doing this. Let's just do a smaller scale one. So let's do a small map. Again, I don't know this one. Okay, let's do this map. I'm going to play as my British Heavy Defence deck. That one. And the AI can be random access pre-made group. Okay, but I'll put them on easy because I just want to do it while I'm chatting with you guys. So this deck is one that's much better at defense rather than offense, but we'll play it. So Panzer Division Tatra, I don't know if they're any good or not. Right, manual deploy. Right, I'm probably going to mostly stick to the right side of this map because that's a better thing for my 17-pounder guns.
Setting up, sir. Anti-tank team, operational, sir.
Need some extra ice, sir?
Artillery, I'll just put right at the back. I'll unload that as soon as the game starts. Got a Bedford lorry up there. And let's have some motorised rifles up there, then they can unload.
It's
Right, so my defence might be absolutely
Ready,
stupid
sir.
on this, but let's do all that artillery to fire at will. Oh, and then as soon as I can get a thing in, I'll get them a leader guy up so they're more efficient.
What are your
Place for
orders,
Fireflies,
sir?
it'd be better there. 'Cause they're
I
long
hear you
range,
loud and clear.
good gun. Oh, I didn't put any anti-air up, shit. Hang on. I have to get some Bofors guns in when I can afford it. At least some of the things can shoot at aircraft, but they're not very good at it. Right, so,
Stay on your guards, gentlemen.
This is a story you will tell your grandchildren. Wilco, out.
and I'll get an anti-air near all my artillery in a minute as well.
Germans ahead.
Oh, might as well put these guys on,
Yes,
on
Captain.
fire at will. Oh, they are on fire at will, yeah, good. Yeah, an anti-air. Put that there. The other anti-air
Need a
guns
ride?
nearly there. Right, I'll load
Bring
it
us
this
there,
way.
taxi.
Right, then let's see if we can hold this sort of, that little hill and that bit at the back. Because even if they have more objectives and call more men in, the point I just need to do is get a good kill-death ratio. First to 4,000 points. But Panzer 38, that's not exactly very good, is it?
One more kill.
Yeah. So my artillery is deciding to just hit that area. Yeah, let's have a look at some more Iran news while we're waiting for stuff to happen in the game. Oh, I've got the tank there.
One more kill.
It's down. Yeah, it's just the latest thing on the BBC as well is US submarines sank Iranian warship in Indian Ocean with torpedo. Defense Secretary says. Strait of Hormuz traffic has gone down by 90%.
Need some extra ice, sir?
Ready, sir.
Ring gun on top.
Recon C, ready. Grid 6 mounted up.
Could suppose when I get a load more points, and I could see if I can take that blue flag on the west side for something to do. Right, okay, so first. Oh, a plane.
Be careful.
I'm falling back.
Enemies
So
nearby.
actually aim
Looking for enemy planes.
Might
Ready,
as well move that
Captain.
Bofors gun up a little bit if it still works further up.
Waiting for instructions, sir.
Might as well get a Bofors gun on the west side as well. Oh, they've got a Stug all the way over there. He's gone away. I think that was an Italian Stug, wasn't it? So, an assault gun, but not an actual proper Stug. Right,
Sir, everybody out.
anything happening anywhere? Oh, just seize an objective. Oh, I've seized it because I've just got more troops amassed in that area, even if they're not doing much.
Germans ahead.
We can give some fire support, sir. At your orders, Captain.
My staff and myself are ready, sir.
Platoon formed and ready.
I am in charge here.
Stay on your guards, gentlemen.
Oh, we've got a plane again. Oh, but he's just falling back. So yeah, at the moment, nothing's really happening in this battle. So like I said, I'm going to try and push up a bit and see if I can force something to happen. Yeah, my artillery's wasting a bit of that supply, but whatever.
Wacht op bevel.
Let's just get some eyes all along the line. Then we'll try and push up a bit.
Germans ahead.
Oh look, a Stug. It's the Stug with a little weak gun. Tiny little gun.
Enemy spotted. Be ready.
And all my artillery just opening up on that area because they've got nothing else to shoot at.
My staff and myself are ready, sir.
Might as well move the rifleman up through there.
Germans ahead.
All this stuff can now go down the road there as well.
The enemy is cut to pieces.
Yeah, I lost a plane. Yeah, let's just really push him in that middle bit there. Just get all my Shermans and that assembled, ready to go.
Instructies. Ja, kapitein.
And another enemy plane down. Again, not much going on so far. In this battle, I suppose they are on easy, so they're not really pushing me very hard. But
Be careful. Enemies
right, oh look,
nearby.
we might get some actual combat now. So let's send in all of my vehicles up there. Let's put more than control group as well.
Good job, Gunner.
Again, with Panzer 38Ts, they're not exactly a threat to me with much of their stuff.
Successful hit.
Germans ahead.
Verkenners tot de beschikking.
Right, maybe the enemy will get some good stuff in Phase C, but I doubt it. Anyway, let's just send more Shermans up to the middle of the map.
Germans ahead.
Sometimes they put a load of troops near where this forest is on the east side. So let's push them out of there if they've got stuff there. Yeah, these guys might as well move up.
Verkenners tot de beschikking.
Open fire!
Vijand gezien.
Target neutralized.
Oh wait, something's actually going on somewhere. Oh, is it just that? Why are those shims going around that way? That's not a sensible route to take.
What are your orders,
Okay,
sir?
I don't know why they're doing that, but right.
Fire when in range. Recon C, ready. Obvious coverage. I hear you loud and clear. They've spotted us. Damn, that was close.
Ze hebben ons gezien!
Oh wait, they've actually got some artillery or something
They've
shooting at
spotted
me.
us.
Where's that coming from? There's probably my guns already opening up on that position there, I imagine.
Target neutralized.
Wachten op instructies.
Yeah, let's see if they've got any decent air defense or
What's
not
up, control?
when after the artillery's fired at that stug, because if the artillery gets a stug, I'm not going to waste a plane on it. It's nearly burnt out anyway.
Vijand gezien.
Another one
Yeah,
bites the
never mind,
dust.
the enemy got it. The artillery got it. Again, I don't know why the Fireflies keep wanting to go around that way,
Fire
but
when in range.
let's just order all my tanks onto that hill and see what happens. Oh, they've got artillery shooting at me again. It's from there. It's just going to get smacked by all my artillery and count the battery now.
I've got him.
Another one bites the dust.
This is Red 2, enemy spotted.
Oh look, we've actually got a little bit of combat going on now. Hands freeze. Get down to a reasonable speed. Right, let's just push that side of the hill then.
Good job, gunner.
Oh, Volston. Wow, what great infantry they are. Not really F1. Rugby now and again when it's on. Don't really give a shit about football at all. But no, for the most part, no, I don't watch most sports because I find a lot of sports are just too. When you say pincher, do you mean pincer? But at the moment, there's not much opposition at all. But no, I don't really watch. Because I think the problem I have with a lot of sport is just how big money it is, you know, and not genuine sport. Like, I wouldn't mind football if it was more like, you know, like people without the really expensive players and sponsors. But when it just turns into essentially multi-millionaires, you know, spending stupid amounts on other multi-millionaires, it seems bollocks to me, not like a real sport. So yeah, I'm miserable like that. I don't really find many sports interesting. To me, like with what's going on in Iran, as horrible as it sounds, is more of a sport to me watching actual stuff with real life consequences happen. Not my team is better than your team. Oh, there's a Panzer III going to get whacked.
Successful hit. This is Red 2, enemy spotted.
Alright, we've actually got some stuff going on there, look. There's a bit of combat there. Right, let's send the last of my Shermans in with anything else. Should be able to overrun that Panzer 38T with my guys from here. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, let's call in all my anti-tank. Oh, I can call them in there. Right, okay, cool.
Damn, that was close. Enemy spotted. At your orders. Successful hit.
Oh, my tanks have been cut off there by their line moving back. Right, let's retreat them back a bit. So I don't want them surrendering if they get properly encircled.
Awaiting instructions. Damn, that was close.
Alright, some actual combat going on there. Panzer 38 just wiped out.
This is Red 2, enemy spotted.
Okay.
Be careful. Enemies nearby. Successful hit. I hear you loud and clear. Successful hit.
Vijand gezien.
This war will be over by Christmas.
Yeah, this game is normally you get a lot more go on in the game than this, but this seems to have been a game where the AI is so scared of probing my lines that we've not really had much happen at
Tommy's
all.
ready for battle. Enemy spotted. Be ready. He's right there. We've got them.
Yeah, despite the fact this game's been going on for 35 minutes, it's only got I've only killed 870 points worth of
He's
enemy
right
units.
dead. All units. Enemy sighted. We got a man down. This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. He's right dead.
Let's just move up a load of Bofors guns there to be able to do
Enemy
something.
sighted.
Right, maybe send a couple of my things on that hill over to
Scouts
here.
at your orders. Ready, sir. All units.
Oh, a
Enemy
Stug
sighted.
3, they've actually got something, they've got a Stug.
Damn, it's
Back
all
to
here.
the-
Roger, control.
Oh, sending in a load of stuff there now. Right, Sherman's
Yes,
over
sir.
there, go over to the bridge then. Provide fire support.
Get down.
Oh yeah, we've got some genuine combat going on
Get
there.
down.
Right, that stuff there that's actually...
New orders, Skipper. Get down.
I was pinned down a shitload of my
Good
units,
job,
that stuff.
gunner. This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Target neutralized. Damn, that was close. This is Red 2. Enemy spotted.
Yeah, okay, all of a sudden
Enemy
now
spotted.
there's actually combat
Be
going
ready.
on. Right, let's get a load of planes and just bomb them on that road where they've got the
hot in
Jaguars and all
here.
the other stuff. Right, so
Box 1.
bomb
Ready for
there.
action.
Get some other P-47s ready for doing rocket strafing runs.
This is Red 2. Enemy spotted. Mayday! Mayday!
Did he get his bombs off or not?
Damn, that was
anti-air on.
close.
Right,
Yes,
so
sir.
push all this stuff up here.
Enemy spotted.
Extra oog nodig, commandant.
Successful hit. Target down. I am listening. They've spotted us. We got a man down. This is Red 2, enemy spotted. If that's an order. At your orders. He's right dead.
Okay, so all
This
this
war
stuff
will be
up
over
here
by
we might just
Christmas.
move up again. See if we capture this actual side of the entire map.
This is Red 2, enemy spotted. Sir? Damn, it's hot here.
So I've got a typical line of sight
Be
on
ready.
this where my good unit's like, oh, I can't see that Panzer free because it's slightly not in the right
Anti-tank
direction
team
for me to see.
operational, sir.
Like the 17 pounders apparently can't see that Panzer that's right there. There we go.
Anybody need ammo? Enemy spotted. Be ready. Yes, sir.
Again, these guys just move up and actually assist
One
with
more
other
kill.
units. Alright, Rajiv, I'm probably very close to ending the stream now. I've just had a battle that's been going on a bit of a while. Where, like, not much has been happening, and every now and then I just
The
have
enemy is
something
cut to
happening.
pieces. Stay low. New orders, Skipper? Successful hit. We're being shot at. This is Red 2, enemy spotted. Damn,
Both
that
his
was
guns get in the
close.
fucking forest. He's sitting open.
Good job, gunner. I'm out. Over.
Oh, right, there goes both their tanks there.
Awaiting instructions. Getting set up for attack run. It's hot in here. Damn, that was close.
Well, apparently that one Jagdpanzer is just killing all my tanks.
I'm out. Over. Going a home run on that one.
I'm still alive.
Good job,
Might
gunner.
as well just rush that last flag and win the game that way. Because at the moment I'm just sort of having that annoying thing where they're spawning in and
Fresh delivery
sniping
en
my
route.
units before they can do much.
Wacht op bevel.
So yeah, let's just charge the lines and see if we can
Damn,
finish the
that
game
was
off that way.
New orders, Skipper? Damn, that was close. Hit. I'm out. Over. Target down. I It's hot in here.
Yeah, at the moment they're just going to spawn them on the edge of the map to keep hitting me. Oh, there's one flag there that even I'm right over there I apparently don't own, so before you guys go over there, try and get that flag.
Ze hebben ons
Throw
gezien!
some recon in and whatever else.
Ik heb hem te pakken.
They've spotted us.
Yeah.
At your service, sir.
De kans is geraakt!
Right, yeah, I'll go off now. So I might be on later today, I don't know. It depends with, you know, if I need to get anything done this evening. But, yeah, like I said, maybe we'll get some more people on later just so we can have more of a chat about whatever. But, yeah, obviously I'm just watching the Iran stuff as well at the moment and all that. Yeah, cool. So, yeah, like I said, should be on later on. And, yeah, I'll see you guys later if you're about. And then, yeah, otherwise I've just done a couple of gas mask type videos I filmed earlier for going on in about 2 weeks' time when